Opening dream sequence. Moana dreams of being deep underwater, surrounded by glowing sea creatures and ancient ruins. A mysterious voice echoes, calling her daughter of the deep. She sees a massive creature made of coral and water destroying underwater cities. She awakens, breathless and disturbed, unsure if it was just a dream or a warning. Now chief of Motunui, Moana tries to unite the surrounding islands. Fishermen complain of empty waters. Tides are behaving unpredictably. Crops on the coast are dying. Her people are losing faith. While Moana offers wisdom and comfort, she senses something deeper is wrong with the ocean itself. During a full moon, an old woman appears from the sea, dressed in kelp and glowing like bioluminescent coral. She introduces herself as Nae, a spirit of the deep. Nae warns Moana that Kaikoa, an ancient sea god, is awakening due to centuries of ocean imbalance and must be either appeased or defeated. Moana finds an ancient sea chart hidden in her grandmother's shrine. It's a map of forgotten ocean routes, including one ominously labeled the Spiral Trench with symbols of warning. It's said to lead to the cradle of creation, the ocean's heart where the first gods were born. Moana sails across dangerous waters to find Maui. She discovers him living in isolation on a volcanic island, sulking after losing his magical fishhook again, this time in a battle against a sea serpent that guards the deep. He feels unworthy, haunted by past mistakes, but agrees to help Moana once more. Moana and Maui are joined by Aroha, a half-sea witch raised by reef spirits, who uses glowing shells and singing magic. Nalu, a playful boy raised by dolphins who can partially transform into aquatic creatures. Kimo, a stargazer who navigates by sun dreams, seeing constellations in daylight. Together, they form a voyaging crew ready to face the unknown. As they journey toward the Spiral Trench, the crew sails into a thick fog filled with spirits of lost sailors. These whisper regrets and warnings. Aroha chants a protection spell using ocean bones and coral, keeping the ship from being consumed. They realize the trench is guarded by the energy of the forgotten. The crew descends into a glowing underwater whirlpool. They pass through layers of pressure and light until they reach Lamar, an underwater city made from crystal coral, living reefs, and glowing sea plants. It's breathtaking and musical. Every wall sings. The Lamar are humanoid sea dwellers with shimmering skin and fins. They communicate through musical tones and glowing tattoos. Queen Serena, elegant and stern, tells Moana they once protected Kaikoa, but humans betrayed him by draining sacred waters and coral. Now, he is returning, vengeful. In a magical ceremony, Queen Serena shares Kaikoa's past. Born from the first wave, he was guardian of the primal reef. He protected balance between land and sea, but was imprisoned after early humans destroyed his coral sanctuary. Over time, his grief turned into rage. Haihei, the chicken, stumbles into a glowing coral shrine. To everyone's shock, he activates it, revealing his true nature, a totem guardian, chosen by the spirits to accompany the chosen one, Moana. His cluelessness was a disguise to hide him from dark forces. To reclaim his hook, Maui must face the ghosts of past demigods. They test his humility, asking whether he fights for glory or for others. He relives his darkest moments, including when he once ignored a drowning village. In tears, he confesses his guilt. His hook reforms, stronger than before. Kaikoa awakens in a storm of fury. Giant, armored in living coral, glowing with bioluminescence. He rises from the deep, flooding coastlines and pulling islands underwater. His goal, reclaim the ocean entirely from humanity. His voice shakes the seas as he declares, "The ocean was never yours." For the first time, the ocean does not assist Moana. It refuses to carry her boat or answer her calls. It is torn between its love for Moana and its ancient duty to Kaikoa. Even the water spirits seem uncertain. Moana feels lost and betrayed. Moana performs a spiritual chant, to contact the ancient wayfinders. Their ghosts appear, surrounding her canoe in glowing sails and celestial stars. They tell her that true leadership means sacrifice, and that she must unite land, sea, and sky. Moana convinces Queen Serena to allow Lamar and surface people to sing the Harmony Song, a mystical melody that restores balance when sung with pure intention. A global chorus, humans, sea dwellers, and spirits, resonates across the waves, weakening Kaikoa's rage. Moana faces Kaikoa at the eye of the storm. She doesn't fight him with violence. Instead, she returns as lost coral heart, discovered earlier by Haihei. She sings to him a lullaby of the first wave. Kaikoa roars in anguish, then breaks down into rain and coral, peaceful once more. The ocean's choice. The ocean rises as a massive spirit wave. It wraps around Moana and Kaikoa's fading form. The sea has made its choice. Moana is now the living guardian of its balance. Her bond with it is deeper than any wayfinder before her. The ocean calms. Coral reefs bloom. Islands emerge from the deep. Maui decides to remain in Lamar to guide its new generation. Aroha becomes the bridge between witches and surface people. Nalu swims off to explore the world, joyful and free. Back on Motunui, Moana plants a coral tree, a symbol of unity. She teaches children not just to sail, but to hear the ocean, care for it, and protect all life. Her story becomes legend, and her name lives forever as Daughter of the Deep.